Oh, hello there, and welcome to a new game commentary of mine. So, tonight we're gonna play some Teemo top lane, and this series is dedicated fully to Teemo top lane documentaries. And on every episode, I will uh, explain a little about the matchup and how to win the lane against every particular matchup. And for this time, we're facing Dr. Mundo. Luckily, he's a melee champ, which means I can pretty much screw him over in the laning phase before 6. And after he got his ultimate, pretty boned, but we're gonna get into that later. So you'll find the runes I use in the link in the description below. Feel free to try them. So far, they work out really decently for me. I know a lot of people are playing sorcery runes main with Airy or Comet on Teemo, but I really like the fleet footwork because it gives you some more chasing potential. It gives you some sustain, which Teemo really lacks. And yeah, I really like it. Made really good experiences with it. And secondary, we have the ultimate hat and transcendence to have maximum CDR on our ultimate. So I will drop ward here for the Lee Sin and hopefully not come too late to the lane. So Dr. Mundo is really beefy and his cleavers hurt like hell, which is why I want to avoid them as good as I can. That's also why I went for boots early on, because I can really poke him a lot at this point. Later on, when he has his ultimate, he's gonna regenerate too hard up and he can just walk into my face and kill me, but right now he has to respect me. My biggest issue here is that they have Shaco in the jungle, which means pushing him into the turret is pretty dangerous for me. At least bullying him under his turret is very dangerous. So I'm not eager to push this lane too hard right now, because Shaco can just sit on my face and kill me. Instead, I'm gonna sit back here and lose a lot of CS because I suck at CSing from time to time. So, there we go. You could also run Ignite into Dr. Mundo to counter his ultimate at some point, but I don't like to do so because I value teleport a lot on top lane. Because when you're running Ignite in Teemo, you're basically asking to get ganked. Let's bully him some, but maintain the CS. The CS is very, very important. So right now he knows that he's in a disadvantage, and he's staying behind. That's okay. Lee Sin is on the enemy side of the jungle, which provides me some safety. But I really need to keep track of the enemy jungle here. Like that. Let's just keep running here. Flash that before they decide to tower dive me. Alright. Typical Shaco situation. I'm gonna sit back because chances are he's just gonna try his luck again. And I gotta respect that. I have a lot of pots, and he's pushing like crazy right now. I'm gonna let him do so. Too afraid that Shaco might come back again and kill me while I'm flashless. I've experienced that a lot, that junglers love to gank Teemo pre-6, because there are no shrooms they have to care about. But Shaco is in general a very good champion against Teemo, because he can jump over walls and avoid getting over my typical shroom routes, so gotta be careful about that. Huh. So turns out my suspicions here were really in order, and I'm gonna back out here. I'm not gonna do shit while Checo is still around. So I'm gonna pick up this, or yeah, I want to have that. I want to have some more HP against this guy. Oh, let's TP right back into this. Some more pots are in order. So sadly I can't suppress him at all, because Shaco might be still hanging around here.
You'd be surprised how quick fur ignites.
So right now this lane is pretty much a farming game. Shaco's mid right now, so can't do shit here. He might just come back again. And the mid is missing too. So I'd rather fall back and give him that CS as much as I hate to. Drop a ward down here. And right now I'll just take last hits and let him push like he does here. He has ult, which gives him speed buff and a tremendous amount of regeneration, which would screw me over pretty hard here. I'm always falling back to have a really short way to back off from the Shaco here.
I forget what started the fighting.
Common mistake for Teemo players is that they play too aggressively because their laning is really awesome early on. And then they start to feed because they're asking to get ganked. So I guess Mundo is backing up now. That's why I'm not starting to push, because I'll just let him walk and lose some CS here. Or he's gonna TP right into this. Drop a shroom here. Get him into this. Give him a nice welcoming gift here. So he's starting to stack up MR. Wow, that hit me. Yikes. So right now his powerful phase begins. I had no chance attacking him or killing him because of the Shaco ganks here. And turned out I was anxious for a reason. So my flash is back up in a few seconds, so I might go for a more aggressive posture, and I saw Shaco hanging around on the bottom side of the map, or mid, so I'm pretty okay with that. It's pretty low, but he can simply just ult and heal up. Don't get baited by low HP on Mundo. So my mana runs low. I'm gonna quick push this and head home. There we go. Kinda hurts a little to go like this, but staying here won't help me at all. So, what we're gonna do next, I want to have this, and I'm also gonna pick up a longsword for now, because I want to have the Executioner's Calling later on, which is very, very useful. So sadly I couldn't do much in the early game against Mundo, but you can beat down Mundo in the early game pretty hard as Teemo if you're lucky and the enemy jungle doesn't camp your lane that hard. But right now, we're sitting in a good spot. Because He might have good CS, but so do I, and that's pretty much everything that counts for me.
Smell that? That's fear.
Let's drop down a few wards here in this area, because I really need that to fall back a little. So let's sip in that potion. Like I said, those cleavers hurt like hell.
Reinforcements ain't coming.
My TP is back up, so I can safely retreat if I get too low.
The jungle.
And Fleet Footwork keeps healing me up pretty decently,
Who's my
which is
next
really
tally
great.
mark? I'm the last shout.
So... Whoops, stayed a moment too long here. He's out farming me, I don't like that.
Fairy tale. This is where we draw the line.
So Shaco's still mid. That's something I see really often when you're playing Teemo top lane, that enemy junglers stop ganking you once you hit 6.
Lots to do before I punch out.
Yeah. As much as I want to kill him here, this won't work if I just flash jump him here.
Take the pain. Tall folks don't last long.
I don't know where Shaco is right now. So I'll rather back off and TP right back into this. He's not gonna get me here. So now I have the item I needed. And I'm gonna put up the sorcerer boots for this game because I really need the magic penetration against this guy. Because he will stack up MR like crazy. So let's attack him. Just to delay his backport, even if it hurts me a lot.
My ears are always ringing.
Fleet Footwork will patch me up. So he will return with a completed Spirit Visage, I'm pretty sure.
This is very personal. Can't tell, but I feel quite the beard
There we
under
go.
here.
Just as expected. It's very important to cut the cleavers, but at this point he's slowly starting to lose, because now with the Executioner's Calling, his ultimate doesn't protect me that well, him that well from me anymore.
Proficiency in killing. I used to live by a code.
And let's drop a Shroom here for the fallback route. And now I'm gonna start taking his turret.
Never get ahead.
He didn't realize that I went for Cleaver here. The
Armed and ready.
Executioner's Calling. Got his flash, that's cool.
I don't feel anything.
Shaco's still mid, he forgot about top. It's the ideal situation for Teemo. No, that won't be enough, I fear. Damn. Wasted my flash hit, hopefully. Got too greedy, but that happens.
Survival ain't pretty.
I'm not gonna survive this. Got too greedy on that. That was my bad. But his turret is pretty gone. Did a lot of damage. Not too good executed from my side here, though. But I'm okay with that. There's still a lot of shrooms here. And they took it right before it timed out. So for the rest of my team, that game is pretty even. Our mid is feeding pretty hard, but apart from that, things look pretty good. And the situation for Mundo is only getting worse here. And considering that this was the third intervention of his jungler, and I didn't see my jungle yet a single time, so I'm pretty okay with the outcome. I'm sad that I died. It's completely my bad here. Should have expected as much. Got greedy and overstayed, but it's okay. Can live with that. Dancing around those minions to avoid his cleavers while I'm pelting him with attacks. So Lee Sin's coming finally for a visit, that's nice. It's gonna kick him into my face. Perfect. So his ultimate is useless against the Executioner's Calling pretty much. So this is the clone. Alright, so I got the turret before the Mundo did, which is really nice. Let's drop a few shrooms here and there. And there goes Victor. Should respect him a little. He's pretty... Oh no, he's not that fed, actually. Woo, I don't want to be part of this. Those are too many people here around me. Gonna go home right now, because I can't afford the Leandris, and it really helps me a lot against this matchup. There we go. And I'm actually gonna wait for the next 850 gold for my next blasting wound. So for now, there's absolutely no reason for me to leave top lane, to be quite honest. Best thing I can do is to apply as much pressure up here as I can, because the rest of my team actually sieges the map pretty well, so... Mundo is actually a very easy matchup for Teemo, because as you've noticed, he has not much ability to work against me. There's only this window between level 6 and 11 where he has a natural superiority due to his scaling as a tank. But apart from that, he's lacking options to deal with Teemo in general, as long as you're not trying to fight him face up. So we're taking this turret too. And I'm not seeing too many of the enemies. Makes me kind of nervous. There's Victor again. Let's give him a little poke, but I'm not gonna engage into him. I don't have any MR, and if he unleashes all his skills on me, I'm pretty toasted. Instead, I'm gonna drop more and more shrooms onto their lanes. So I should try fighting Mundo here. This might be good. Because it looks pretty unaware of my person here. Hmm. He's going for the team fight. I don't want to go for the team fight. I'm just gonna keep pushing for now. Shaco's splitting bot. I don't have TP to react on that, sadly.
This is where we draw the line. One day there'll be a reckoning.
But while they're busy at mid lane, I can simply push this into the base. Right now my team didn't lose hard without me, so I can afford keeping this pressure up. Slowly covering up all entrance routes to the jungle here. Picking up the red buff.
This is very personal. I forget what
There we go.
fighting.
Right now my main objective is just to keep the pressure up here.
My ears are always ringing.
There we go, procced his ult.
Death has a name. Size is a liability.
Alright. So this is one game where I literally did zero interaction with the rest of my team. There we go. But it wasn't necessary at all for me to interact with my team here. They did the job really decently without me.
I'm the last scout standing.
Got him.
Choose to live.
So there we go. Shaco's playing some weird build actually. Don't know if I should have proved that. So let's kill off the Mundo here. Or at least do some damage here. Keep pushing, keep pushing. I'm gonna go for bot lane because I don't feel like we can finish this off at this point. But I can definitely take another turret here.
Let the poison do its work.
So while we were not able to finish this game, I'm just taking this turret inhibitor safely. Back off, buy a few more items, and then we're gonna win this game pretty easily, I think. Or there's a blue buff up, and
Size is a liability.
simply no enemy to contest me here. So might as well pick that up too. So to summarize it, against Mundo it's really important to bring up the Executioner's Calling because the Grievous Wounds really tear him apart pretty hard. If you're not going for that, you're actually gonna have quite some trouble chunking them down, and he will eventually always come out on top of you because of the regeneration on his ultimate. Alright, so he got that without me.
My ears are always ringing.
So let's drop a few shrooms here in their base, because it's always fun to do.
Live by a code.
And just apply that pressure here. Wow. It's chunking down the Alistair pretty hard. So at this point I really don't need to do much. Let's kill that turret. And kill their tanks. Explode the Shaku. So yeah, this is pretty one. There we go. That's a simple summarizing of Dr. Mundo top lane versus Teemo. I feel like if you draw Mundo against Teemo, you're actually in a really lucky spot. It's only really important that you're not feeding the enemy jungle there. I got ganked once, which really sucked, but apart from that, this lane was pretty easy to win. So this is the first of those videos, more will follow until we have a full set of matchup situations against Teemo top lane, because I feel like in this preseason he's going really strong, and I have hundreds of games experience on Teemo, so let's have a look see here. Second most damage, that's cool. More than our, oh no, that's a support. Whatever, more than our ADC. Thanks for watching guys, and see you soon. Bye bye.